Why, as Lean Six Sigma professionals, we should always use we instead of I. In this video, I'm going to talk a little bit more about why I always encourage continuous improvement professionals to use the term we instead of I, especially when talking about our projects. This is something I've had challenges with kind of moving back to an I as I go in and out of consulting, but it's really important, a really wonderful way to empower your team. I'm Amanda Zimmerman. I'm a continuous improvement mentor, and I've been executing leading projects for over a decade. So as I've moved in and out of different organizations, one of the things that's really, really important is empowering our teams. We're talking about a cultural transformation in these organizations. So it's very important that we teach these tools to others and they feel empowered to make improvements and changes. So how can we facilitate that? Well, there's a myriad of ways, but in this video, we're just going to talk about using the term we. When I've led and facilitated continuous improvement projects, I've identified a team, 3 to 5 individuals that are the core team members that are going to show up at every meeting, that are going to lead the improvements, that are going to be the people that stay in the process when I leave after, the project is done after 3 months. They're still going to be there. These individuals know more about the process than I ever want to. These individuals have lived and breathed it for sometimes 20 or 30 years. I am not the expert on it. They are. I'm creating in a continuous improvement project, I'm creating conditions that are conducive to good decision making. We're getting data so that we have very clear information on what decisions should be made. We're doing analysis so that we understand and validate what the root causes are. And we identify improvements that we have confidence will address those root causes. I'm leading an activity, I'm creating conditions, but the team is the one actually executing and making the changes that are transformational. One of the worst things that we can do as continuous improvement professionals is take credit for these projects. It would be easy for me to say, I did this project, I improved the compressor reliability, I reduced the whatever downtime, I reduced these number of defects, I increased time on tool by 30 minutes a day per person. It'd be very easy for me to do that. However, you lose a lot when you do that as a continuous improvement professional. It's important that you recognize that while you might lead or facilitate an event, the success is from the entire team. It's not you alone. So when you talk about these projects, we improved the compressor reliability. We increased time on tool by 30 minutes per employee. Now we're a team. Now we're acknowledging the different credit that goes around. It's important that you pass on this credit to other people on your team, that you help to highlight their achievements, and that you focus on lifting them up versus yourself. Because when you make others around you look good, it's going to help you look good as well. Now, this is really important because trust is essential in continuous improvement. It is essential that our teams trust us. We are there to be the spokesperson for the process. That might mean standing up to management teams. That might mean telling people the truth about what's going on with the processes. If people think that we're there instead to self-promote, to move ourselves up, to talk about how great we are, that can shoot us in the foot, and that person doesn't want to work with us anymore, right? That person doesn't want to share their challenges, their ideas, because they might not get credit for it. They might not get recognized. Right? So it's really important as you do these projects that you use the term we, because it's the reality is that you did it together. It helps lift up people so that we all rise, and it's what's going to create sustainment and momentum for your projects in the long term.